Isaiah 54 verse 14, KJV. In righteousness shalt thou be established. Thou shalt be far from oppression. For thou shalt not fear, and from terror, for it shall not come near thee. Verse breakdown. In righteousness shalt thou be established. Stability is rooted in righteousness, not circumstances. God is saying that lasting security comes from alignment with His standards, right standing with Him and right living before others. Establishment here implies firmness, permanence, and legitimacy. Thou shalt be far from oppression. Oppression represents unjust pressure, abuse, and systemic harm. God promises distance from it, not because oppression doesn't exist, but because it will not dominate or define the life of the one established in righteousness. For thou shalt not fear. Fear is the doorway through which oppression gains power. God addresses the internal condition first. Freedom from fear is both a command and a result of trusting God's justice and protection. And from terror, for it shall not come near thee. Terror speaks of sudden threats, panic, and overwhelming dread. God does not promise awareness-free living, but proximity-free harm. Terror may exist in the world, but it will not have access. Sermon. Established, not intimidated. Isaiah 54 is spoken to a restored people, once broken, now rebuilt. Verse 14 makes a clear connection. Righteousness produces stability, and stability removes fear. Many seek establishment through money, power, or human approval. God rejects those foundations. Anything built outside righteousness remains vulnerable. When righteousness is absent, fear becomes necessary. You fear exposure, loss, or collapse. But when righteousness is present, fear loses leverage. Oppression thrives where fear is tolerated. God's promise is not merely external protection. It is internal authority. He removes fear so oppression cannot stay. This means intimidation, manipulation, and spiritual harassment lose effectiveness. Far from oppression does not mean never challenged. It means never controlled. Terror shall not come near does not mean no bad news exists. It means it does not take residence in your mind or future. This verse demands honesty. If fear is dominating, righteousness has been compromised, either in belief, obedience, or trust. God's solution is not escape, but realignment. God establishes people who are aligned, not people who are merely emotional. Prayer. Abba Father, I acknowledge that true stability comes from you alone. Establish me in righteousness, not in